I believe in love like I believe in eternity. It's an ambition. It's a beautiful and human ambition. Or in his exact words, yo creo en el amor como en la eternidad. Es una ambición. Es una hermosa y humana ambición. Hello everyone, my name is Alexandra Smith, and for this informative speech, I will be speaking about the life of Ángeles Mastretta and the influence into the Mexican literature. By the first time I read Ángeles Mastretta, I was between the 15 and 16 years old. I was very young, but what it captured more my attention, it was not just that she was one revolutionary female that was exposing their feelings and speaking about how women feel between the 90s and the 80s. It was also that she was exposing their proud of being a Mexican, their feeling, their love for her country and for her city. And for this speech, I will be first of all speaking about who is Ángeles Mastretta, where she was born, when she was born, a little bit of his life, and how she became into an author. The second thing that I will be speaking to will be the most important books of his story. This phrase that I have just spoke to you is from part of his book Arráncame la vida de Ángeles Mastretta, published in 1985 and by the Editorial Planeta Mexico. That's the name of the editorial. And also I will be speaking about Mujeres de Ojos Grandes, or Woman with Big Eyes, and El Viento de las Horas. And by the last one, I will be showing to you the influence of women into the Mexican literature and how this changed and revolutionized our society. But first of all, who is Ángeles Mastretta? Well, Ángeles Mastretta is a female Mexican author. She was born in October 9th, October 9 in 1949. And she left Puebla after the death of his dad, named Carlos Mastretta. And she moved to Mexico when she was 16 years old in Mexico City, in that time called DF. All this information I was found in a journal by Leveria in 2005 called Ángeles Mastretta and Textual Multiplicity, published by Boydell and Bravo. And this gives us a view how she started to try to find her career. She started as a journalist and then she became an author with her first book called Tear This Heart Out, published in 1985 by Editorial Planeta. And this book was take to the big screen. Is one of the most important books of her career, because in this one she talked about Catalina, that is the protagonist of the book, that she was married when she was 15 years old by the time that I read the book. And she exposed how she feels, that she want to be more, that she want to be educated, that she want to go to school, to learn, to write, to read. And this important how she expressed the feeling of the woman in that time. The second book that we will be talking about is Mujeres de Ojos Grandes, or also called in English Woman with Big Eyes, published in 1990s, and by Ángeles Mastretta, also by Editorial Planeta. It's one of the most important editorials of all times in Mexico. And the importance of this book is this: she said the women have their own story and they need to express their own story. And although this book is published 31 years ago, it's still one of the most important, because she gives the opportunity to this woman that don't have the opportunity to publish a book, to expose to camera, or to do an interview they can get to multiple women. She gives the opportunity to tell the story through his book. This book has plenty of small short stories about these women, and that's the book that more represent the feeling of women. And the last book that we will be talking about, these two books first, before I go to the next one, these two books, Charities Are Out and Woman with Big Eyes, have their own version in English. And the last one doesn't have the version in English, called El Viento de las Horas. This book was published in 2015, also by Editorial Planeta. And in this book is the one that is most close to her, because in this book she she write about moments of his life that are important for her, like their loves, their passion, their moments that they can be really important in his life, maybe saddest moments, happiest moments, but also moments that mean a lot for her. There are short stories, but also that express more about his life. And to understand the importance of women in literature, we cannot just speak about Angeles Mastretta. Out there are multiple female authors that we can speak about, but women have changed literature because they have give us the opportunity to understand their feelings, to understand how they feel, how they see the world, how their rights have been taken out, and how they want to become better person, how they want to be better, how they want to learn, to go to school, to have the opportunity to decide for their country. And after these books have coming out, I can say that Mexico have been changed their society a lot. Now women have the opportunity to go to school, to get a job, to get a better salary, to get a better opportunity. We are not in that point that we want to be, but we are on the point that we can get more. That our society know that we deserve more, that we can do the same work that a male do, that we can do the same work that a male have the opportunity. We can take that opportunity to make us our opportunity. Although Angeles Mastretta was born in Puebla and moved to Mexico City, she never left this proud of her country. And also these books represent all of that. El Viento de las Horas, Charities Are Out, and Woman with Big Eyes represent the feeling of a woman. They want to be more. They want to be more than what just the society has said. And for an interview, she said, "Women have their own story. They deserve to tell the story and not someone else's story." And that's what gave more about her and say more about her. That she knows that we can say more, that we deserve more, and that we have our own story. Thank you for hearing my speech, and I hope you like it. Have a great day.